Okay, good afternoon, wherever you are and whatever you are doing. I'd like to welcome you to Reliable Info 360 with your host, Minister Eugene Lamy Fagon. And of course, this afternoon, my name is Yekezi Zobel, sitting in as your producer. I'm sitting in place of Damon Slangle, who is on other official duties. So it's always good to be here with you to run you through all of the trending national happenings and giving analysis about some of those happenings. So let's now join your host, Minister Eugene Lamy Fagon, this afternoon. Good afternoon, Minister Fagon.
Good afternoon, Yakazi Zobe, my new co-host, my new temporary co-host and anchorman in studio. We took about 15 minutes to get here, but gradually in the future we will improve. We experienced technical difficulties due to circumstances beyond our control. We apologize to our many listeners out there, both in the country and in the diaspora. We want to say good afternoon to the people in Lofa, Bong, Nimba. We want to say good afternoon to the people in Maryland, Sino, Grand Crew, as well as Margibi, Bassa River, Cess River G, Montserrado, Bomi, Cape Mount, and Wapolu. All of our people, wherever you are, it's a pleasant good afternoon. Yekezi, I know we're starting late, but what do we have on our plate as far as things permeating the corridors of our country?
Okay, yes. So one of the most talked about issue right now is the recent vote by members of the Senate on the ratification of a loan agreement between the government of Liberia and the International Development Association. So, what's actually making this issue
Let me hold you there 1 minute.
yeah,
Can somebody
yeah,
put the reel under the page? We got two breaking news. The first breaking
okay,
news is Ability has vowed never to approve the presidency of JNB. He used the word never, and that's breaking news. So at the end of the day, he was the one preaching that, hey, we need to be unified. We will meet in the second round, but he's on tape. Video and audio can be seen, can be heard, vowing never, ever to approve a JMB presidency. The second breaking news we got is that a law, you know, the budget is a law, right? So the
yeah,
budget was passed. And in the tape I send you with people voting, clearly you will see all of the senators acknowledge that the $65 million loan was already captured in the budget. So how can you pass one law that is already a law? Because by ratification, that becomes law. So at the end of the day, we are confused. Somebody needs to tell us something. So I hope the guys can put the reel under our page that says breaking news, Ability vows never to approve a JMB presidency. We have it on tape, both video and audio. There's no argument. This is Reliable 360, Reliable Info 360. You wouldn't find it anywhere else. Truth of the matter is, we don't tell you, we show you and let you hear it for yourself. The second thing is, we'll also let you hear from the senators themselves when they repeatedly said the $65 billion loan was captured in the budget. How did you capture it in the budget when you had not done due diligence? You don't know where it's coming from. You never knew who was sending it. You had no idea what it was about, but you captured it and made it law. Then came back to discuss it and made it a second law by ratification. That is an error, and considering democratic tenets, we hold them responsible for it. But Yakazi, continue and tell
yes,
us what
yeah.
else
So
you got.
you just want to repeat the second breaking headline. I already got ability vows never to support JNB's presidency.
Yep. And the second one is breaking news. The 65 million was already captured in the budget.
Okay.
As a law. So we have the senators, not one, not two, not three. All those tips I send you. You were here and saying the fact that it's captured in the budget. Well, you passed the budget. So the 65 million was already law. You were supposed to rectify it before doing anything with it. But you put it in, you made it law, then you came back to rectify it. Whether that Volkswagen are operating in our country or what. I thought the horses supposed to haul a cat. But in this case, the cat is hauling the horses. Is that what it is? But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's hear some other things from you.
Yes. So, like I said, the Liberian Senate on yesterday voted to concur with the House of Representatives on the ratification of the loan agreement between the Liberian government and the International Development Association. And what is of interest about this voting process is that there are some opposition senators who earlier, criticized this particular agreement. They questioned the timeliness of this agreement. And but yesterday we saw some of those same senators, voting yes, voting for the passage of this particular loan agreement. That is what really of interest to a lot of people. And another trending issue has to do with the lawyers representing the legal interest of the former Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia and 3 of our immediate family members filing a writ of mandamus before Criminal Court A at the Temple of Justice. And the defense lawyer are arguing that co-defendant Rebecca Yode Wisner, who is an elderly person amongst the defendant, is in need of some medical assistance, while Councillor Gloria Musu Scott herself, has some sensitive medical condition involving hypertension that requires, regular monitoring. So that is why they have filed the writ of mandamus, to release them on bail. And this a particular motion is expected to be heard next week, Tuesday. And also on yesterday, the Minister of Health at Minket's press conference lifted the all of the COVID-19 protocols. Yeah, she lifted the COVID-19 protocols. Yeah, even though citizens have by themselves,
I know you're trying to be politically correct because we the last country in the world to lift the protocols.
Yeah,
the last. So I think she should have admitted that she forgot. Because people flying in plane, people doing everything for almost 1.5 years.
Yeah.
But what was the essence of coming to lift it? It had lifted itself ever since. I mean, what we should have done, remember now, I got dismissed for that same reason. Because I was very clear. And everything I said to the Liberian people turned out to be true. We don't need to go further subsequent in our broadcasts and programs. We will come up with it. But it was already lifted, Yakazi. What else did we hear from there yesterday?
Okay, also from Miket on yesterday, the information minister, Ledger Hood Rennie, said that former Chief Justice, Councillor Gloria Musu Scott, is well accommodated, despite speculations that she's in a poor sanitary condition at the Monrovia Central Prison. So, according to him, she's in a very good sanitary condition because, as a matter of fact, she's her case is a very is a case that a lot of people are interested in. So the government will do everything possible to ensure that the case goes the right way, but pertinent to her the her being a good sanitary condition. They said she's well accommodated, and this thought has been coming from the backdrop that the South Beach area, the prison, the sanitary condition there is
Look,
very,
yeah, Cassie,
very,
that is
very bad.
why when you're in that position, you don't have to answer every question. And if you do, you should know how to answer it. And at the end of the day, you hold yourself responsible. What in the heck of the blueberry is he talking about? Is South Beach a sanitary facility or a sanitized facility? First of all, the prison superintendent, the assistant minister for corrections, Eddie Trawali, the justice minister have all testified that the prison is overcrowded. True or false?
True. They have.
There's no food, that the sanitation conditions, sanitary conditions at the prison is so horrendous. I mean, and the place is just messed up. Anywhere that is so congested will be, for the most part, contaminated, will be dirty, will be filled with stench. I'm not saying it because of her. The point I'm trying to make is that you, the minister, trying to make hell look like heaven. What is so good about South Beach that you tell somebody is well accommodated? Your language should be to the tune of Senator Justice Scott is being treated as, all the other people there. Our government respects the rights of her citizens, and everyone is entitled to the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. She will not be given any extra treatment, but I think we're doing our best as a government to ensure that her accommodation is well within the scope of law and in consideration of her human rights. But you want to talk about the sanitation of the place as if to say you don't know what happened there. That the man who say, Father, I can't cook cabbage. But at least you have Father, where about the poor we ain't got nothing. Father, I can't cook cabbage. You go eat the Father, how much now?
$5, 900, 910.
So go to your Father instead of fighting tobacco, taste, go eat your kobo. Eat something at 3 kobo in the morning. 2 o'clock you eat 300 LD. Then 7 o'clock before you go to bed, you eat 300 LD. At least you will have 3 meals a day. But you complaining about $5 can't cook cabbage. Why you think the other poor we even get $1? And that's why you need to know what to say, when to say, where to say. Mangu, I know what to say. That one got me fired. I'll just speak the truth. Speaking about the truth, I've been bothered by a lot of people who are now saying they want their show back. They say Reliable Info 360 giving them a hard time to call. They want facts versus fiction. So, yeah, so I think I might consider next week, Friday, Yakazi, Diamond, Baron, I'll call all of them. They'll come stand up. All of that Brempo, y'all vote. Facts versus fiction, Reliable Info 360. Which one do you guys want? But we're committed to serving you guys. What else you got?
Yeah, so far so good. That's all on my plate here for now.
All right, Yagazi, thank you very much. Don't forget, we are Spoon TV and Network. We got Fabric, we got Super, and we got Spoon, correct? And a lot of other radio stations in and around the country that's following us. We're the only state. Let me get you one G's. The people who say they want to bring our team down. Do you know that Spoon, the only network covering them, all the primaries and team?
Oh, sure.
Even with this program on, the reason we're not getting number, they're just running up District 9. All on the streets. If they don't get us, they can't make it. I can get some people I know who point all the horses during the war, then they start sleeping on the sidewalk. I will not call a name. That's how they acting. We point it, we petrol pump it, but you can't live without it. So for now, we've seen Chakla 1 and Chakla 2 that people gave them the name. We got Rescue 1 and Rescue 2. We got Broom 1 and Broom 2. We got Chosen 1 and Chosen 2. Now, last night we had the Savior. We don't know who Savior 2 will be, but I just want to, in passing, say this. Chosen 1 and Chosen 2, they're going to have an uphill battle. Because as I stand right now, I must tell you, there are over 25 Liberians that have got issue with Chosen 2. Let me repeat myself. Over 25 Liberians have got issues that has to do with criminal acts. I'm not saying he is a criminal. I'm saying that has to do with criminal acts. Maybe people will say, okay, show us an example. Let me send you something quick so you can say, oh, Minister Fago, this, let me look for a year. Hold your peace, then later you put it up. I'm trying to define that they're going to have a problem with their campaign. Because when people think that you are this person, it's dangerous. And I'm going to send it to you right now. Where is my friend Yakazi? Right there. Yakazi?
Yeah.
You know how to put it? It's just a picture, but you know how to put it up fast, right?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So when I say this person will have a problem, that's what I mean they will have a problem. Because I have been contacted by more than 25 persons who said at one point in time, who allege that Mr. Kra duped them, took stuff from them, never reported a car, got a car that they gave him money for. I mean, the list is too long. He will have to come back one day because I want to bring all these people and bring all these things. Okay? One of the things that is suffering, we had Savior 1 last night who had something to do with the airport. He was investigated in that airport saga. It will haunt him a little bit. But last night, he shot himself in the leg when he refused to criticize President Weah on anything. And a lot of the people on the live feed said, well, who brought him here? Danama Eli? Who gave him the job to the airport? Danama Eli? Who supported Jawia Cummins and Clarence Moniba? Danama Eli? Now you see this kind of thing? You would have to contend with this thing. This is Fixer. I mean, this is Chosen 2. Lucy P. Kolo goes there and says, anybody who's starting a business or has business or just want to ship Liberia and you in the Philadelphia or New Jersey, don't waste your time shipping with this. It's not appropriate for me to say. Of a criminal. He will steal your goods, sell it, my people. This dude stole my car that worth $10,000 and sold it without my permission. And also stole my rice he was given to ship, $2,304 worth. His name is Thomas Scrap. I'm getting ready for him. That's chosen too. But that's one person out of the many persons, whether it be Winston, whether it be Macintosh, those are people that have contacted and are very furious that they even saw him on television. So that we have a problem right there. We have a problem with Moneybag when he said it was Ma Elling that invited him here and gave him a job as Minister of State without portfolio and put him over the Presidential Delivery Unit with the chief responsibility to negotiate all contracts that we see today. LEC, Wado. Right there. People say, oh, Elling. Then we come back to Mr. Morris last night. People say, oh, that's my Elling. And as for Cummings too, the people say, whoa, that's my Elling. So we're seeing it's like you're Johnny Susu. You put hand for yourself, you put hand for your wife, you put hand for your two boys. Yeah, can see. So when it's time to eat, you eat him 4 times because you put 4 hands. So when it's time to eat, Cummings will eat, am I Elling eating? When Clement Moneybag eat, am I Elling eating? When when Savior eat, am I Elling eating? When Jawia eat, am I Elling eating? So my Elling got 4 hands in the susu right now. I want you to know that, yeah, because my Elling got 4 hands in the susu. Then you got Gonglo, you got JMB, then you got Chosen One. Other than that, we're faced with that problem. But let's come back to what is important today. It's just a teaser. We'll make those analyses when we come to it. But with the 4 hands that my Elling got in the susu, I will keep the Senate vote for the last because I know my man sorting it out. Tell the producer there.
It's okay now.
To look for all the senators in I said, this thing from 1 to 7, you will hear them. It's in the budget, and so I will vote for it. The budget is a law. So while you pass the law, then you came out with a different law, and you knew you had one. How you managed to pass? Did you do due diligence? How you managed to get in our budget? Why you put it there without rectifying it first? Yeah. And you see the trouble? Tell that producer from 1 to 7, let him be patient. Any senator that mentioned budget need him or call it, but so the people can hear it. Because the budget is a law. On Reliable Info 360, we don't give you our opinions. So why he cutting it, because you don't put it out. I won't go for the breaking news. I told you Elling got 4 hands in the susu. She got Jawia. She got Cummings. She got Clarence Moneybag. Now she got Robert Morris. Robert Franz Morris. She brought him to Liberia. She made him deputy at the airport. Can I make her say, he worked all to her honor Elling Sunday. The $1 million saga, he admitted last night he was called for investigation. But he told the Justice Ministry, I don't know nothing about it. You're leaving it. I don't know nothing about it. They said, criticize Jawia. He said, no, he can't do it. They said, but what Jawia not do wrong? He said, nothing. So right there, everybody say, that Elling 4 hands in the susu. But tomorrow, we'll cut that part so people can see him and hear it with their own ears. That's how I operate on Reliable Info because I don't want to give my opinions. So the breaking news we have on our screen, we talk about Agent 1. By the way, I'm waiting to reach 1,000. Then I will break some kind of news. Yeah, I already broke it about 3 days ago. I spoke about it about 2 days ago. And it looks like, Yekezi quote me. If it's true that I broke the news, If the president leaves for Israel tomorrow, then Reliable Info 360 is the place to get everything you need to know. Our drones are up and operating. When we said that Belete was Agent 1, coming from the Elling dynasty, people doubted until they got to understand that the monies that Belete took, the almost $6 million road fund money that Belete chopped. And yes, I said chop because he admitted to it. And he said he would pay it back. And he showed up paper that he was paying it back. Except that quite recently, he said he paid up to the point where he was left for $400,000. LRA say you lie. LRA say you lie. So we inside. But Belete, coming from the Elling side of the aisle, went with Cummings, and somehow Cummings does not know that Belete is playing him in exchange for President Weah. What I want you to play today for the ears of the Liberian people is I want Belete to talk for himself. I will not say what Belete said or said. Let Belete talk for himself. Roll it.
Let me be very clear to you people. I will not approve any decision that turn this country over to Joseph Boakai. I will not do that. Liberia does not deserve that. Everybody look.
All right. You can see that me was talking.
No, of course.
Because I know you when you go look for your this and that, or let me just talk here, I'm scared. When you go look for your girlfriend, that my knee will carry. If I go say, Belete say. If I go say, Belete say. No.
This is actually interesting, Fagon, because Mr. Alexander Cummings of recent has said twice now that if on the 8th the ANC doesn't go for the runoff, they will declare their support for any opposition political party that will be in the race against President George Weah. So now it will be very interesting if the Unity Party, goes in the runoff with President George Weah. It's going to be interesting. We're going to now actually know the stance of the CPP, because now right there's going to be a difference of opinion, difference of support between Mr. Belete and that of Mr. Alexander Cummings.
Look, let me tell you something. This is something we knew from the get-go. And that's why I educated the Liberian people that Belete was Agent 1. I worked in the government for 3.5 years. Don't forget, I know my agents. Belete was Agent 1. I know Agent 2. I know Agent 3. The only person I've not exposed yet is Agent 4. Hear me and hear me well. So, I want you to play it one more time. That's a reason. Please play it one more time.
Let me be very clear to you people. I will not approve any decision that turn this country over to Joseph Boakai. I will not do that. Liberia does not deserve that. Everybody look.
I like the fact that he told her until snack out for her nose. Because the moment he said it, I think all the spirit, the Gina, the Gio devil, the contra devil, all of them yell, why? The snack came from her nose. Because you took the road fund money. It was not given to you. You want people to believe it's taxes. It wasn't taxes. It's money people pay for their road. You are only supposed to keep it and give it to them. But what did you do? You alone chop almost $6 million. Children looking for under 300 to put zinc, 300, not 1,000, not 10,000, not 50,000, not 100,000, not 250,000, which is a quarter of a million, not 500,000 US, which is half of a million, not 100,000 US, which is 1 million. But you alone chop 100,000, which is 6 million. You woman. Can you say, I'm a self-made millionaire? Who made you millionaire? Had you not taken that money, you will be millionaire. That your money, you work for it, you did business for it. But am I just talking because I want to talk? No. The man admitted. The man admitted that he took it. He admitted that he started paying. The LRA said you lie. You did not pay a dime. Oh, not, I shouldn't say a dime. You did not pay our money. You still owe this amount. Yagazi, I want you to play the video one more time. I want to prove a point that Belete is Agent 1. And I will prove that point after this video.
Let me be very clear to you people. I will not approve any decision that turn this country over to Joseph Boakai. I will not do that. Liberia does not deserve that. Everybody look.
Okay, so we heard the CEO, owner and managing director of Liberia Incorporated. He said he will not approve. I thought that the Liberian people can elect, but he said he will not approve. Cummins does not know who he's dealing with. And here it is. I have a question for Cummins before I proceed to the next video to prove a point. Cummins, Belete ever carry you Ganta before? All the things Belete doing in Ganta, you ever been there? Have you ever attended a rally with Belete to all your projects? I mean, to all his projects? Belete gave 2 pickup trucks. Belete has been in contact with the people of Nimba. And I will not say what he said. I will keep that one for another day. Because if I talk it, it's too tribal. It is too tribal. I don't want to say, oh, you messed my campaign. I'm ready for him yet. But the mayor of Saclay, PA, Nimba County, is a sedition. Is a sedition. Belete get pick up. Belete get all men pick up. Does Kumi know about this? Or Kumi is just passing around? No, he don't know. So the guy then went, our June pick it up. And our June plucked some journalists there. I just let the way Yakazi can look at me and said, how they make it look? Oh, what teenage year? Yakazi, I got June. I have the June. And the June works for me. Yagazi, Namio. Yeah, I got June. Don't try me. Now, play the tape. Let the Liberian people hear it with their own ear. The mayor of Saclay, PA, a sedition, speaking to the journalists. Hear me and hear me well. Play that tape.
What is happening?
You know what happened to you? Eh?
Not to me, but to the
You're not fair to the process.
Why?
This brother who came to Kombusa Belete in the district is now a typical politician. He's an administrator. There's a regime collaborator. There's a man who have seen me.
Regime collaborator?
Yeah, he collaborating with us now.
Regime collaborator?
Yeah.
Are you saying Honorability is a regime collaborator?
Yes.
So whatever he's doing, the president is aware.
Hey! How many times he answered Yekasi? How many times he answered the one question?
Three.
How many times?
3 times.
That's the mayor of Saclay Pierre. He get picked up to. Get picked up to the mayor in Kanta. The people that working with him. And they know what they're talking. My June picked them up. The reason why brother cannot care Kumis there. The man say, whatever you do not bring Kumis there. Jerry Yegan. That you put the man in there. You can see, you see that? What a man.
Yeah. Jerry Yegan, that's his name.
Huh? Let me talk you. But you can see, you know the guy?
I don't know him like that, but I've been hearing his name and I've been seeing him around because I'm from Nimba.
I told the people about Agent 1. They doubt me. Kumis is clueless as to what's going on. They were eat Kumis, you eating pepper color. The oil will be coming down from the podium bar all on the elbow. They were eating. Because he does not understand, he's not listening to the experts. This is Kumis saying, I will support anybody who go in the second round. Belete say, I will never approve JMB. Do you know why? Belete cannot understand. Belete cannot accept that 6 million is not only him paying it back. You got radical revolutionaries like us, liberal nationalists like us. Belete committed a crime. Nobody can eat the money, you eat it. Then you turn around, you lie, we keep you all the tip. Then the LRA came by and said, you don't pay Jack only. You just running around making big mouth. Under a JMB presidency, you and I know the law will be followed to the letter. But Kumis running around with this man. This man is a friend of JMB. But at the same time, he making deals. He making deals in the back in Nimba. But when he go to a kinsman, he tell them, say, you don't know that you are fighting for, so you can get your land back. If I go in the House of Representatives, I will make sure you get your land back. Anybody? Mandingo people got equal rights. Mandingo is a tribe. And Mandingo people are Liberians. Period. You don't see my melody Lami. I don't want it to be long Lamini, but that's my name Lami. It's the same as Lamini. Anybody want to stand in front of me and tell me what he? Mandingo people are citizens. Don't go tell and say, hey, you put me in the house, I will fight for your land. They got the land and they will get whatever land they're supposed to get is for them. But I'm exposing Belete. But Belete is the one that goes and say, you know, we need to collaborate. We need to cooperate with each other. Unity is supposed to be in the opposition when he knows he's working for the government. And the only reason why he's working is for the 6 million. If he stop working today, they will put handcuff on his hand. So he must do what he is told. Belete must do what he is told. This is the former Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism. So, I want to be clear, Yagasi. You only doing me one favor, and we go into the lines for the Liberian people to decide. Play Belete tape. From there, you play Jerry tape, the city mayor of Saclay Pierre. And then we go to the lines. with a question. I'll give you the question after the tape.
Okay.
Let me be very clear to you people. I will not approve any decision that turn this country over to Joseph Boakai. I will not do that. Liberia does not deserve that. Everybody look.
What is happening?
You know what happened to you? Eh?
Not to me, but to the
You're not fair to the process.
Why?
This brother who killed the couple of in the district is now a typical politician. He's an administrator. There's a regime collaborator. There's a man who have seen me.
Regime collaborator?
Yeah, he collaborated with us now.
Regime collaborator?
Yeah.
Are you saying Honorability is a regime collaborator?
Yes.
So whatever he doing, the president is a...
My man, you play Jerry one more time. Jerry, the guy about to ask Jerry, are you sure the president? Well, the man say yeah, or the fourth one. The president know about everything. Play Jerry one more time for me. I'm begging you.
What is happening?
You know what happened to you? Eh?
Not to me, but to the...
You're not fair to the process.
Why?
This brother who killed the couple of in the district is now a typical politician. He's an administrator. There's a regime collaborator. There's a man who have seen me.
Regime collaborator?
Yeah, he collaborated with us now.
Regime collaborator?
Yeah.
Are you saying Honorability is a regime collaborator?
Yes.
So whatever he doing, the president is a...
Well, here's my question to the Liberian people. $65 million worth of loan. If Mr. President is successful to go to Israel tomorrow, as we suspect, as our information June is gathering from all over the place, then of course we'll see Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf will then have the fifth hand. Let me see. President, we are one. Well, yeah, because you're candidate. President, we are one. Kumis 2. Clarence Moniba 3. Robin Morris 4. Then yes, she will have 5 hands in the Susu because after he goes to Israel and that deal is signed, there will be another $100 million added to our debt. That is 65 plus maybe the 40 million added to our debt. And then my Ellen will have a 5th hand in the Susu. Yekazi, Liberian people, don't say I did not tell you about the situation relative to the Israeli government. Don't say I did not tell you. Secondly, when the ALP, by the 6th to the 8th, hold a convention, and Mr. Costa becomes the new political leader, and he registered to take part in these elections, don't say I did not tell you. I will go into detail with Mr. President. Our partners are working behind the scene because they know now that the Liberian people are fully aware of this deal. That's not supposed to happen, but they're trying to force it and make it happen anyways. You can see our question to the Liberian people is this. Given everything we know, given everybody we know, let me put it this way. Are we seeing a group of people ganging up against Joseph Newman Boakai? Or let me rephrase the question. Is everyone loyal to Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf coming together to fight Honorable Joseph Newman Boakai? If so, what are their thoughts? What are they thinking? Because for me, it sounds like a group of people coming together to fight Joseph Newman Boakai to protect all their stolen wealth and stolen investments. I speak for my own county, Bomi. Western Cluster bought 49%. Till today, nobody knows who owns 51%. And guess what? Edwin Snow and the group with 14 million in debt to the people. 5 cents we can't get. Setuma, Edwin Snow, all of them from the Allen dynasty. Today, everybody's supporting George Weah. Are we seeing a group of people coming together to fight this old man? In my opinion, I should be the last to say, but if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. Therefore, the question to Liberian people is simple. Do we see the people from the past regime to the current regime coming together to protect their wealth? And as such, are they opposing Joseph Numa Boakai? Are they afraid of some form of punishment or some form of legal action to ensure that stolen monies and things that were not done appropriately are now done appropriately? Are they afraid? Are we looking at a group coming together? Open our full lines, Yakazi. Phrase the question the way you want to. You are one of the smartest men in the country.
Okay, call us on 0777 77 1075. 0777 77 1075. 0555 101075. Let's go to the line and talk to the first person.
Legacy.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Charles Woto. I call you from Barnardsville.
Okay.
And let me say good afternoon to Mr. Fagon. With regard to the question, I believe two things are playing out right now. One, the Ellen Johnson group, they are trying to flood the electoral field so that whatever the case is, as long as George Weah's people can vote for him and he scatter those in the opposition, George Weah will get his side at the end of the day. Two, they are trying to protect their selfish gains at the detriment of the Liberian people. And if Liberia is not careful and we allow these things to play out, for me, I'm saying, let it be like 2020 Delos election. You play in a race, that 2-horse race. We go for Braka.
Okay, we lost him. Call us back. Let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello?
Yeah, this is Sando Mo calling from
Sando Mo, let's hear you.
Well, my people, the Lamempo minds are made up. Minds are fixed on KND. No amount or political music will sway or persuade or moral sway the people mind. So let them go and do all their planning, all their strategy we have. Then go, somebody who have to expose them on a YouTube. It's all over. They're going to take it wrong today. Because people have denied that they got no link with the government, not with collaborator. But there's a clear evidence. All right, just opposing the two things. So thank you, gentlemen. Let's keep our finger crossed.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this other person. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
Let me say what this is Bobby Abumeska. I joined the discussion on District 6 as the Koporo. I never appreciate the minister, the former minister this evening, this afternoon, for the talking point. Oh, you see, if Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who failed this country today by getting the country to George Manneh Weah, who has failed this country, then she won the Liberian people to believe her, bringing Dr. Clarence Moliver and all the other people to go against Boakai. The day Ellen just hear that Boakai is elected or to obtain Esijada, because the same way the hate that she has for Boakai, or hate will never survive. The Liberian people must show the courage. It is the time. Everything the men work for you 12 years. The men save you diligently. They may have not done nothing for you to hate in a job. But God come first. The Liberian people come second. We are asking them to must show the courage. Gather in the numbers and go to the pool. I think it is glaring. And Ellen does not want Boakai to be president. The thing that Ellen stole from the country that she had, Breka will uprooted October 10.
Thank you.
She will pay for everything that she has read.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this other person. Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
Good afternoon. Mr. Fakon and Joseph, Vagabond County.
Okay, let's hear you.
Let me say thank you to the former minister. You know, I was listening to the audio from the city mayor from Lima County there, and it's clear it has been proven that Mr. Berete is directly working for the government. But you know, the problem in Nigeria, I always tell people, the people leadership does not have love for the country. Could you imagine when I'm listening to the recent vote that went on in the House of Representatives and the House of Senate? People who call themselves opposition, they can't stand for the cost. So why are we heading to say we say we are opposition, then we want to stand for the cost? At the end of the day, we'll be pocketed. It's very bad, starting for the Liberian people. So people are costing for those senators in our house. I give credit to the LP senators. But all of the United Party senators, where were they? Where were they when the bill was passed? So we got serious now. We got to start fixing it for our places first.
Thank you.
We are supporting Joe Parker, but those that are going behind Joe Parker in the House of Senate and the Representatives, we got to start fixing it for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon. Your name and where you
Someone
join us
not even going there. Someone not even going there. We're campaigning against them.
The APRC community this afternoon, and good afternoon to the former minister.
Let's hear you.
Let me start by saying today is a sad day for this nation on a very serious note. You know, when we talk about moral voices in this country, I know Fakon is not one of them. He's not one of the moral voices. Mr. Fakon just was dismissed. You are just dismissed from government. He never had the nerve to stay in the face of the government he's serving as deputy to say, oh, this was this. He alleged that many people were murdered by this government, including auditors. And you are there when the autopsy report. But he never had a nerve to stand to the face of government then. Because you are protecting his job. But now you're out of government, you're trying to be a moral force.
Okay.
Also, it was a deceptive voice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. You want to respond, Minister Fakon, or I should take more calls?
No, I'll respond to him later because I want to take the juice out of the thing and detractor. He know when some of the quota, he know when I even came to the States, he ain't got any time in here. So, what's the point?
Good afternoon.
I'm calling from Johnson Station number 2. One of the abandoned community of station number 2 that is led by Honorable Jimmy Smith.
Okay, let's hear you.
Let me give a big thank you to Minister Fakon. You know, honestly, this is sanctioned because Fakon is also saying more than this, but he was treated as everything is less of in a smooth one, and he treated as everything was post content business. Now, we expect more of this on Honorable Fakon. Fakon is to be keeping all this straight, stating that making talk or what you mean making talk or. You don't say it.
That means say correct the man. Don't say that means say make it all.
You need to say and expose them.
No. Don't put that one behind me. That means say.
La Costa said Megan to.
Yeah, don't put that one behind me.
La Costa said Megan to all. Na Fago.
Yeah, La Costa said it.
Okay.
Or you want to say something and see what
No, La Costa said that on his show. Not on Spoon Talk. On the Costa show live on Facebook, that's when Costa said that. Not on Spoon Talk.
Okay, no problem. No problem. I owe you huge amount of apology. Let the man, whatever you got in mind, let the people be exposed.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's hear this other person. Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from? Okay, we lost you, so let's get to this other line. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's hear you.
Let's keep with the question, please.
Calling from Mabagli.
Okay. So,
Fakon is right. All the people who are criticizing Fakon because of the analysis, I don't know.
So let's just stick to the discussion. So the question is
to the point. Okay.
Musa Hassan Belete, we all know for the onset of this entire episode that Musa Hassan Belete has been on how they call it, reconnaissance in the opposition. We saw his stand when the CPP was established. Musa Belete was one of those persons that brought the distraction within the CPP, and today they have fallen apart. Today, Musa Belete going in Lima County to seek for representative position. He's not just going to be representative. He want to destabilize that entire caucus in Lima County. Musa Belete always want to overshadow everything that he does. Okay. And we know that he's on mission that extend those guys. So we are watching them. We are seeing everything that is going on. 2023, we all decide. Braga is the next president of this nation.
Thank you.
No matter what they do, we are going to stand by him. We are going to canvass everything that we do. Make sure that Braga be the next president of this country.
Thank you. Let's hear another person. You say your name again, please?
I say I'm Edward calling from Mike TV, District 2, Coventry.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, you see, Zanakumi, he will be frustrated because we tell them from the beginning, Musa Belete is in position. He was not in position. The mayor was working with the government directly. He fought hard. In that the city was strong to defeat the people. Then, apply with all cover. So for that reason, why we want Fagon to take from the race? The other man was saying, Fagon was saying, oh, we can't eat everything one day. Small. And the people got to know that the government and Musa Belete, they are working in land. Let the people to know that Baka is the best choice, no matter how representative will be so and move from so and go so, the other person will not follow them. Let's set the ground. What they rather see in Baka that he can be leader for the country. All of them.
Yeah.
I to you, the moment they say inauguration for Baka, more people leave the country.
Thank you very much. Let's hear another person. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Abbas. Calling from Johnson.
Abbas, let's hear you.
Yeah, Fagon, thank you very much. Fagon, you know the strategy they get? Local country, the four Clara Massacre there. Nimba country, the four Tiawolo there. One country, the four Bidu Kuruma there. Who be all over the country. Nimba, Grand Bata, they go to Charlie Bronski, so to full Bata to vote for her. Kumika, that one, he all over that the strategy they play against the people, it would all. Once you know, October 10, Joseph Boka, he will be elected as the president of Liberia. Thank you very much, Favor.
Thank you. Let's hear this other person. Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
I'm calling from Omega Community.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Actually, I've been going to go home. I feel one day I want to get one day. They are so much against school.
Yeah, let's hear you.
I'll get to the point. For now, people say, oh, but we discussing that. So as far as I'm saying, Joseph Boga is like drum movie. We don't want to break country. Honorable Fagon,
yeah.
Okay. For me, Fagon, I tell you thank you. I always listen to your show. God will bless you. I just call you my face. I even kind of prepare the way for Joseph Boga. I know tomorrow Joseph Boga will become president. Although other people say the country to the other people about the Joseph, he will be fine in the country.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
Good afternoon to Minister Fagon. My name is Joe Kamua. Doing this afternoon from the RA build.
Okay.
I listened to the well-elected minister and spoke mentally on certain issues. But I choose to answer the minister to expand more on the Musa Belete issue because for some of us, we have said this time with our member. Musa Belete is working with the regime. You cannot have a member working with the regime. In fact, Musa Belete was a stooge within the CPP. He was one of the stooge members who stood up to destabilize the CPP. We have said this, and this is why we are canvassing. So as for us, we're reaching to the children, the Musa Belete and have a podcast. When you have a podcast within the community, we're reaching out in the villages. As far as we are concerned, in particular, Jordan Human Walker is the next president. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's talk to this other person. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Usman Kumar, calling for State OSA.
Usman, let's hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me say this. Liberian people, they put this taking to be a fool or they taking to be stupid, but we are not stupid anymore. Madam Sari, they are using President Weah to be running this country. And we the Liberian people, let me say this to you. We are not stupid and we are tired for the suffering. We are tired and we the Liberian people come to the bottom, we can also to vote people out. We don't want Madam Sari for anymore. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let me put the second question through. Allow me to make this issue. Take that call, and then we'll go to the issue, and I'll put my second question through.
Okay. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Yes, my name is Leila. I'm calling from this.
Leila, let's hear you.
Yes. Oh no, Joseph, I will be the next person of Liberia.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling.
All right.
Okay.
Let me put my next question through to the Liberian people. Liberians, the premise of my next question to all of you is this. Tubman served our country for almost 29 years as president. Throughout that time, William Arrow Talbot was his vice president. William Arrow Talbot was vice president for 19 years. And when Talbot became president after Tubman died, Talbot became, if not the best, one of the best presidents that Liberia can ever boast of. In my opinion, he was the best. But my opinion does not matter. He was one of the best. But he was vice president for 19 years. What I don't understand is Joseph Boakai served as vice president to Madam Sirleaf for 12 straight years of her term. My question to the Liberian people, by virtue of the fact that we all sit, it is only logical that since things have chatla, he should be. Now, these are not facts, but just speculation. In the right frame of any Liberian, before I go to the next topic, why in your mind do you think that President Sirleaf does not want Joe Boakai to be president? Even though he's clean, he has done nothing. Even the American president 2 years older than him. He's stronger than even Madam Sirleaf. You look at him. Why in their mind, I'm only taking 5 questions. Why in their mind do they think that Madam Sirleaf does not want this man to be president? They can say what they like, just keep it civil. Why do you think Madam Sirleaf does not want this man to be president? Don't go away. We got the breaking stuff coming up shortly. Give me 5 questions, 5 answers, please, by way of phone.
Okay. Let's go back to the lines. 0777 777 1075, 0777 777 1075, 0555 101075 are the numbers to put you through. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to Eugene Fagon for the fascinating conversation. Now, to your question, it is clear. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf fear that Boakai would do far more better. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf fear that Boakai would do far better than her. That's why she's fighting and doing everything to honor Mr. Boakai. More so, all her silly deeds that Boakai knows, Boakai will own everything. Look, the history of the roof fund, somebody in higher up who had linked with the establishment of the roof fund. See, when the people were established, on an emergency basis, Marlon Ellen Johnson Sirleaf decided that all the other people who are drinking soda in the country, they should temporarily store the money with ability until they could establish the roof fund account.
Okay.
Ability had that money. You don't say, okay, we can elaborate that.
You want to be brief because others are on the line as well.
Yeah. I will just conclude. Ability had those money in your possession, and after the roof fund was established, it did not remit. This is why
Kabinde Jenny suffered when CDC took over. And I tell Akawa and the rest of the other people, they push for the prostitution of Kabinde Jenny.
Okay, thank you.
It was not a law.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take another person. Good afternoon, your name, where you join us from?
Yeah, my name is Asmith from Nashville.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to tell you this is a following studio there for all this information. I like the way you always position a dream in that area. But as soon as I was listening to that, people understand today, you will never win that seat in my country. You will wait this morning, carry paper, to that thing, you will never win that seat. You know, they are all agents of what we are Ellen Johnson. They make the president of this country, but they are wasting their time. October 10th, president of this country. Anybody that will try to cheat will stay out of your house and will take cheating on your head. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this third person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello?
When you're done with the third person, can you do a WhatsApp number?
Okay.
The WhatsApp people overseas are getting angry.
Okay. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what Fako just keep talking on the Fako, you are the one that damaged the country. You are one of those. Then you run away, you pay yourself when you go to America.
No, when I accept
so hello.
Our platform is civil.
Okay.
Take him off the line, please.
All right. So if you want to criticize the honorable, or you can criticize him, but do it civilly. Okay.
That's all. I take criticism. Any other man can't try it.
So let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Let's hear you.
My name is Usman, Chairman of Citizen United to support the rescue team.
Okay.
Let me say this, Mr. Fagon. I to tell you that Madam Sari is part of the because you know what you get to elaborate people. You know, in a state we have to be seriously. Madam Sari wants to answer his son a strong local. She's responsible for his Robert Sari. The fact is, you people don't know up to now that Madam Sari gets people something to the people of this country. So let me say this to you. You know, the reason why Madam Sari now wanted for Ambassador Baga to be a president in this country because Madam Sari knows to her father when if they make president in this country.
Okay, we lost him. So let's take this call. Hello.
Let's take the last call, and you have a WhatsApp number.
Hello, your name and where you join us from?
My name is Mohammed Shira, calling from Johnson. Fago, thank you for that your brilliant question. Because Joseph Boka is a straightforward man, one. Because Joseph Boka is a Mr. Clean man, two. That's why all of them are because all of them are dirty. So you want to
hello. Yeah, so we will not allow such utterance here, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let me learn. Because the paper is straightforward, man. We can remember something Madam Sani asked the paper for protection. The paper we feel. We have to protect something that we put today. Because the paper we feel to protect all the while she and our police and our fire and those who get loyalty for all the mutability, they follow the paper. But automatically, just about to be the next president. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have a WhatsApp number on your screen. As you can see, the WhatsApp number is on. Please, we're looking for people from the diaspora to call. Liberians you've called. We'll go back to the phone lines here in a minute. But on a very serious note, nobody can find the answer. After using the old man for 12 years, you swear that this man must not become president. Why you use him as vice president? That he was good to be your vice president. And if anything had happened to you, if you are dying in car accident, plane crash, coup d'etat, the men were going to succeed you. So why is it you don't want this man to be our president? You know, Yakazi, I'm going to put up a price for 1,000 United States dollar. The person who will get the answer right I think we'll pay the money to the person. Because I must say, Yagazi, do you have an answer as to why this woman does not want this man to be president? Do you have an answer?
I don't have an answer.
Nobody seems to have an answer as to why. Yeah, everybody know you brought Kumis to the country in 2007. He in a race. Everybody know you brought this boy to the country, Clarence Moneyba, the gentleman you brought into the country around 2008, 2009. Everybody know the other man I just told a few days, Morris. You the one appointed him to the airport. He was the chief administrator there. He wanted to. You put him, all the people there.
We have an international call.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello?
How are you?
I'm okay. Your name and where you join us from?
Okay, I'm P. Jimmy Kofa, calling from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, let's hear you, Jimmy.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll take one thing. Every time, even on the Spoon Show, I heard several times. I heard Mr. Richardson, right?
Yeah,
okay,
Dr. Richardson.
Said that if I go in office, I mean not if I go in about because for the 2 years in government, the America that should pay, or what the man mean? Joe Biden was vice president to Obama. Richard is there. How many Richard? How many roles Joe Biden of fakes? The fact that even though ministers that are the foreign minister now, the agriculture minister, the working minister in Liberia, what have they done that they want? Worker to do. So the fact here we tell Brother Fakon, thank you very much for the advocacy. We pray that the Liberian people will make their choice. If I want to choose to be slaves in their own country, they will vote for Joey again. I'm a crewman. Joey is a crewman. What I will vote? The fact that it's not the matter of crew, but the matter of the people of the country, the suffering that they're going through.
Oh, okay.
That's what about it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you. Let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Yes, good morning.
Your name, you want to lower the volume of your monitor, please?
Let her talk to you and not listen to her radio.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Okay, much better now. Let's hear you.
Much better. Good morning. This is Martin from.
We are still getting feedback.
Do not listen to your radio.
Don't listen to your radio.
Talk to the person like you're talking to them in real time.
Okay, let's just take this other call, please. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Thank you very much. My name is Johnson S. Menifere Jr. and I call from the United Arab Emirates, UAE.
Johnson, let's hear you.
Thank you very much. Let me say thank you to the Honorable Minister Fakon. I told people in Liberia that this is the last chance for Liberia. If we miss this chance on October 10, definitely we will regret. My brother, all these distractions, these people are bringing 4-5 in the race, I tell you. Come October 10, Joseph Yuma Boaka definitely going to win the election for a run. The Liberian people are a good set of people. They know that they are distributing in the time of election. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello, are you there? Okay, let's take this other person. Hello? Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Yeah, this is Brother Samuel calling from Asia, China.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to you, Brother Yekesi, and also to the former Minister Fakon. You know, people are angry. These are the things that we can be talking about. People are angry with Fakon because they say a wise man changes. And secondly, someone that has the fear of God, we always want to have that wisdom. And why Helen is afraid of Boka, it's just simple. because of her deeds. This was a woman that people say she educated, she knows everything. She came in the country and destroyed the country. She even went as far telling the Liberian people that they should bring the mansion down. She would be able to build it. But today, the mansion is so bad off. That lady is just a wish. She just evil because she knows everything that Boka knows about her. She's going to feel the full weight of it. And I also want to say thanks to Fagon because there are other people in this corrupt CDC government sitting. They are well educated, but selling themselves. They just lost in their integrity that will affect the tomorrow. So I just want to say thanks to you guys a lot.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this other person. Okay, that person dropped the line, but let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you join us from?
Thank you. My name is Harrison Sosa. I'm calling from the state of New Jersey.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay. I just want to tell Fagon, thank you very much for the show. Listen, people are over there criticizing Fagon. Oh, you were like that, you were like that. I'm a strategy on the Joseph Boka campaign. Okay. I'm a founding member of the CDC. The George Weah, the Nathaniel Mange, the Jefferson Koji, they know me like they know what is in their household. Okay. This is about Liberia. Personally, I do not hate George Weah. But the formation in which the government is moving, that's the problem I have. So it's not like I'm a strategist on the Joseph Boka campaign. Okay? So you tell me this is about Liberia. It's not about, it's about our people. And this is why we are moving vigorously to making sure that Liberia is delivered. If John Williams wins the election, so let it be. But we will not sit there for anything happen contrary. That's quite the opposite. I hope you give Fagon should call me if you can give him my number. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Hello, this is Isaac Witherspoon calling from Finland.
Isaac, let's hear you.
Yeah, you see, like the question that Fagon asked is, it can be looked at in many ways, like why Ellen don't want for Boka to be president. Maybe we do not know what Ellen knows. But from what we know, what Boka says is kind of like give us or kind of like hint as to why. This is a man who has been vice president for 12 years. He came out and he said that they squander opportunity. He was the second man in command. He was not just like a floor member. He has authority. So now we should look and see what are some of the opportunities that he squandered for which we should give him the country today. We need to sit down and think. And we are talking about the time that when he was 12 years younger. He was 12 years younger and you telling us that you squander opportunity. Now you are 12 years older when we know that you have a pacemaker in your heart.
Correct him. He didn't say himself. He said we.
You are not as strong as before. And you want us to give you the
Correct
country?
him,
And let's
said
look
we.
at his record.
Hello.
For 42 years.
Hello,
Yes.
you there? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. So the former vice president did not say he squandered opportunity, but
He said
rather
we.
he said we. That is, he was
Exactly, he
referring
said
to the
we.
government in entirety.
Yes.
He said we, and he's not omitted. He was part of the government, right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
I know that. And let's look at some of the opportunity. He was the vice president when McIntosh brought the Other Rights Project in his own hometown, Foja. And he sat there and he allowed that project to die on natural death. Those are some of the.
Okay, we lost him. I don't know what.
All right, so we gotta move on there. We gotta move to the next thing. It's about 12:35. You can see, I know if I keep you longer than that 1 o'clock deadline, which is about 5 in the capital Monrovia, you're going to send me to court. The last gentleman started off on a beautiful note, but because he wanted to lie, he said, the old man said, I had up a no. The old man said, we had lots of opportunities as a government. So it is those opportunities too that they squandered that perhaps Boka is going to bring to light. But as a citizen, of the Western region, and in particular, Bomi. Let me have that gentleman understand one thing. LNC left our town so whole. We have opportunity to revamp the mountain and resuscitate our economy. I hope he's listening. Western Cluster King, they brought 6 Indian people and they've dug all our iron ore. Why here in Finland, that IC eating, 14 million, our hospital don't even have 100,000. Edwin Snow, Maurice Setuma, both of the United Party honor Ellen and belonging to the Ellen side, they weigh 14 million to the Indian people. Is that not an opportunity again that we squandered? Is that not an opportunity? But let's not waste our time. Here is my thing. Somebody who's watching, and like my mom, daughter, she watching. She's somewhere in London watching right now. He said, oh, Joseph Parker, he the 6th person in the Susu because of my Ellen brought into, 12 years ago. That point can be true. But Yagazi, when you're paying for people and you put him in the Susu, sometimes the person can say, but anytime you collect the Susu money, you can just either I want to put my own Susu. And you understand what I'm saying? Joseph Parker have decided to put his own Susu. That my Ellen put his Susu now. So yes, if you look at why JMB, according to her, he has principles and he's transparent. That is a fact. He will fight corruption. She is absolutely correct. That is a fact. Some people do not like change. He is a good man, and I know that firsthand. So whatever she said was true, except that I want her to know my Ellen was putting all the hand. Joe Parker said, no, I won't put my own hand this time so I can collect my own Susu. I will know what to do with my Susu money. I sent you a video of the president playing Ludo in the early days of our takeover. Can you play that video? I would like for you to repeat that video, Yagasi, please, for me. Repeat that video. Yagazi, in the early days of our takeover, we needed to put time towards fighting armed robbery, rape, sodomization. In fact, I don't want to speak good English. I'm sorry, folks, if you're out there, I'm going to my Liberian English. Pardon me, but I have to do it. They turned the president to be playing Ludo. At that time, they were raping people, children. Spoiling the small boy behind. Armed robber, they had a whole country. In fact, the armed robber then had their own team. Ghetto them were multiplying. Some of us won. People did not like us. But clearly you can see the president in celebratory mood. He's celebrating. He said, I will kill it. I will kill it. That Lulu slang, I didn't mean he would kill somebody. But Aludu, I will kill it. I will kill it. He killed it. Boom. He could have said, I will kill armed robbery. I will kill this. I will kill that. But the president did not do that. Today, we can show you countless number of videos of what our country is turning into on a daily basis. One of those videos we're about to show you, and it will be the only video of the night, is the drug called Kush. Kush. Kush is destroying our country. Back when I was growing up, if you smoke cigarette, we don't go with you again. In order to call the name opium, which is marijuana, we were so afraid that we used to say that man can smoke a big cigarette. That's what we used to say. That boy can smoke big cigarette, we scared. Today, heroin, cocaine, powder, white, all kinds of things. But the latest drug that is destroying people in Liberia right now is fentanyl. Monday, we'll bring to you the actual looks, the spelling, the everything of the drug called fentanyl. I can assure you there are lots of Liberians dying on a daily basis from fentanyl, which you people call in Liberia Kush. The moment you lay down in the reverse side of your heart, you are dead. And when you go to the hospital, it's DOA, dead upon arrival. So again, dead on arrival. Again, I would like to be clear with Mr. President. The drug laws stay on your decks. You ain't signed it yet. Your friends you used to hang out with were accused of bringing drugs to our country. And we have the pictures. We have shown those pictures. But again, they were free and it was funny to the Liberian people. What do we have now? Let me show you how the drug reacts with its users and how many people are now involved. Show that video. You know, it's heartbreaking that our country has become a drug transit point. I feel for the mothers of those young men. I feel for the father of those young people. And when I look today and see my friends from the CDC, I was part of them, trying to compare themselves with Mada Bio of Sierra Leone. I submit to them today. Can you compare your armed robbery with the former military strongman in Sierra Leone? How many rape cases are you hearing about from Sierra Leone? Do you see Sierra Leone receiving more than $150 million worth of drugs in one shipment? Can you not see you've been drugging your own people for 5 years? Do you see Mada Bio building so many homes? Do you understand what it means to get foreign businessmen $11 million to import rice and it disappear? Do you see Mada Bio giving WFP $30 million US for stimulus package? Do you see Mada Bio printing the money to replace the old money or the legacy banknotes and leaving the legacy banknotes there and his officials passing around with the money in the pickup truck? Do you see Mada Bio without a farm? Can you not see Mada Bio exporting rice from Sierra Leone as we showed? Do you see Mada Bio reducing his people's salary from where he made it? Like in our case, they were making $150 every month. And lo and behold, they are now making $45. Do you see him doing that? How many people have you prosecuted for drugs? How long will this continue? Why should our children continue to suffer in this way and manner? What happened to the company that imported the drugs? This TRH company have been doing this forever. Do you want to become wealthy at the expense of other parents? Again, I will call on Yakazia. Maybe he's taking a bathroom break or something. We're going to show that clip, and I want to thank the producer for adding some. And if you have any clip of the Kush people, send it. We'll continue to add it to that clip. Our producer, I saw one other guy, he's take. The first Kush video that came out, it was a take guy. But if you're listening to me and you come across a Kush video, please send it. We'll send it to our producer. We want to keep adding them up. And one day we'll just play all of them. But I want you to play that again. And we will go to the phone lines to hear from our people. Is the government a part of the disaster we're facing today? That's the straight question. Because someone will say, why are you asking that kind of question? Brother, if I don't want armed robbery, I will deal with it drastically. If I don't want drugs, I will deal with drugs drastically. 866 ghettos in Monrovia alone, as if to say I don't have an army. If anybody dare call me President Eugene Lamy Beyang Betuma Fagon, I would reduce the ghetto to only one. And that one ghetto will be the ghetto where everybody will assemble to clean up whatever they have to do, pack the drugs, until we burn that last ghetto. Unless you don't give me armed forces of Liberia with more than 3,000 men, I will raid every ghetto in my country. But I believe the government is a part and parcel to this. You got army, police, immigration, custom. You got everything. And 866 ghettos in your capital city. Yakazi, take me there for the 1 minute on that video. Take us to the line. Is the government does the government have a hand in this whole drug deal? We'll go to the lines and take a couple of calls. Our question for today is, does the government have a hand in this whole drug deal? Is the government complicit? Is the government part of the whole drug dealing that is killing our young people? Let's hear from the Liberian people what their thoughts are.
0777 771 077 771 055 101075. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Good evening.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Henry Toba and I join from my District 1 resident to represent around the University of Labrador, Fenway campus.
Let's hear you.
Thank you. Thank you, Yagesi, and thank you to the former Minister Fakon. Yeah, I said, Yagesi, I must tell the Liberian people, and I must tell the former Minister Fakon that the Liberian people are resolved. We understand the issue. Instead of the government providing jobs for the Liberian people, the Liberian youth, they are going about providing push to kill the Liberian youth, to destroy our future. But we are very much frustrated. I don't know, I'm lack of words, or I guess I'm frustrated in the government. But we are resolved. We are waiting for 2010 to disorganize the government. We will beat the CDC level government one ride. I guess take it from me. One blow, one ride. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Tony F. Williams, and I joined the conversation from 2nd Street, Mexico this afternoon.
Okay, let's hear you.
Well, Yagazi, I want to thank you for affording the opportunity, and also thanks to the Honorable Minister BG Franklin for always being an issue to us. For me, I would say the government is part and parcel of this whole drug cartel. I'm talking about like drug cartel. I'm talking about any other one about the drug cartel in this country. The government is fully involved. And it's just simple. You will see, you will see someone who has been accused of feeding drugs to other life, right? And then that person happens to be elected a member of the ruling party. I don't want to call him, but they know themselves.
Okay.
And the person
Anti-Bali proceeding was where 150 million worth of job was discovered.
All right. Thank you.
Right? No, let me get there.
Quickly now, because others are on the line. Please, quickly. Okay, he dropped the line. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Your name and where you join us from?
Yeah, my name is Joseph. I'm calling from Johnson Road.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, so the issue, about Falcon. Falcon, when I said that they just issue in case for or in that is that your real problem? You remember the in Falcon regime, the president escorts were kept to me how we was dropped in it. So the particular judge that they come in the conflict, so also where because the president escort were arrested, was just be another judge in my any regime. So if you talk about judge, Joseph Baker is now no exception of the judge. Everybody has to come down of you. So nobody you want to pay for the job in it will have record the president escort was arrested with judge. So we are aware of that. So nothing to be here about you jail or whatever. So we know and we learn that we know. So if you want to make propaganda on the drug issue, everybody has to come on board and talk about the drug issue. You want to pay for the propaganda and when I have you for
Thank you. Let's talk to another person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
That's the last call.
Yeah,
3 minutes to 5.
Calling from her. Yeah, you see, why you asking about the government if they are hand in the thing, they are hand inside or they are here because they a word of the drug. And the people caller said that doing anything just was yeah, but it was not rampant as today. The just is everywhere today. So let me tell we the Liberian people, all those small parties you see those people bringing in, so the CDC bringing those people there in, that they must interrupt those places that work at their hope. Yeah, the candidate last night, all the questions they asking him, you as a candidate that running against certain government, you're not able to criticize the government. So you will know that lady have been still in to interrupt the process. But let we the people say that the reason that people hate Waka to not be president, let it be, let we see.
Okay.
So
thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Yakazi. It's 2 minutes to 5. That last call I called, I mean, it's about to be blunt. This drug is a new drug, fentanyl. You hear the news say they calling it Kush. Anytime Kush were around, I mean, I don't understand these guys. God have mercy. But anyways, it's all good. Folks, we want to thank you for adding your voices today. I want to give a special shout out to Damo Slanga, wherever he is today, working for his son's birthday or graduation, whatever it is. My special thanks to Honorable Yakazi for ably assisting us today. And all of you who follow us today on the program, we were able to tell you. Folks, remember this. If President Weah leaves for Israel tomorrow, don't forget what I told you. His purpose of going to Israel and another hand from my Ellen will be put into the Susu. Make no mistake, as those hands arrive into the Susu, the Liberian people will make a clever decision to decide whether this Susu will be or not be. The choice will be theirs to make. We are encouraging them to break away from the old order and to start afresh and anew. Yagazi, my special thanks to you once more. And thank you to all of our listeners, both in the country and in the diaspora, wherever you find yourself. We'll be seeing you on Monday right here on Reliable 360, Reliable Info 360. Listen, myself struggling with a team. So next week, all my friends who can't help me will do Facts versus Fiction and Reliable Info 360. Whichever one wins, we'll take it to be our program name because, again, the people are giving me too much hard time. Why you change our team? You the only one can get our facts as opposed to the fiction. I said, but they want a reliable info all the way around. Yeah, guys, they're not having it. Folks, do have a pleasant good evening. Well, yeah, guys, it's over to you. Thank you for helping us out today. My honest and sincere appreciation. Goodbye.
Okay, Honorable. Yeah, so folks, that's it. Join us on Monday when Reliable Info 360 will be back right here on your radio and on your television as well. So again, my name is Yekezi Zobel, and it's been a wonderful time being here. Catch us up another time. Bye-bye.